mystery of Istanbul and the eastern lands in Turkish coffee, foam hiding the rich, sweet brew. The vigor of Latin American coffees, dark and zesty, served black in tiny cups with plenty of sugar. But always, it is coffee. How then do we make the perfect cup of coffee to our taste? Success lies in a single word: care. 3 simple ingredients go into the brewing process: water, coffee, time. Care will produce a perfect result every time. Oh, yeah! The beginning is the coffee pot, and there are as many varieties and types as taste will dictate. Yet, each is intended to do the same thing in a different way, to produce perfection in a coffee cup. To make a good cup of coffee, your coffee maker must be clean, free from all remembrances of that last pot of coffee, ready to begin its work anew, fresh and really clean. Water. Into 100,000 pots an hour, water flows in the coffee-making process. Water. Too much or too little? Boiled first or later, or not at all? For how long? And yet, there is only one correct way. Water, the first element, carefully measured, clean and cold. 3/4 of a measuring cup for each cup of coffee, then brought to a full boil. Coffee, fresh. And again, questions. What grind? Percolator, drip, or fine? How much? Coffee, the second element. Your favorite blend, the proper grind for your coffee maker, 1 level CBI measure per cup. This, found in many homes, is the same as this, a Coffee Brewing Institute approved measure. So whether you use one or the other, the measurement will be the same, and it will be accurate. The boiling water now passes over the coffee, and the brewing process begins. The flame is lowered, and, well, watch. The third element is time, and it too must be measured accurately. The minutes...
Yeah, you gotta do the coffee time, whatnot. Coffee strained through a sock. I guess you could, if you were a monster. We need to get back with the old Beansman and try to get some more of that. Yeah, I know. Been trying to get in touch with that guy. So we'll see. What's going on there, Paul, over there on the old Twitter gimmicks? Good to see us, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. We need the element of time itself. Yeah, that's true. You have to go into space and steal it from like a black hole or something. Fish taco shaped like a fish. Holy cow. Thank you so much for your for the resubscribings. 4 months. Holy cow. That means we've been doing this garbage for 4 months. Isn't that great? Well, on Twitch anyway. We've been doing this garbage for many, many years over on the Periscope. Sitar's moonlighting again. That's okay. That's okay. We still remember the coffee. Pike Pine, you remember the coffee? It was pretty good. It actually was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Oh, we got to think. Wait. Stupid green screen. All right, there we go. Did I mess it up over here? Yes. Oh, dadgummit. There we go. All right, there we go. Mine is next week. Wait, what is next week? Oh, your anniversary? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, fish taco shaped like a fish. Did a. Oh, I don't know. Oh, oh, he's saying thank you. Okay, I'm slow today, ladies and gentlemen. I have not had enough sleep. Have not had enough sleep. I've been very tired. Been very tired. What's going on, Tinker? Good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yo, need my coffee. I actually did just drink some coffee. So we'll see if that starts kicking in here soon. But I don't know. I'm afraid I don't want to go too hard on it because then I don't want to overcorrect because then next thing you know, I'm up all night and then the cycle just continues and everything gets worse. But tomorrow was Friday and I'm off on Memorial Day, so I got me a long weekend. Isn't that fantastic?
Oh yeah!
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm very excited. Very excited. Finally have concerts on the docket. Oh my goodness gracious, fish taco shaped like a fish. I know you're very excited. I know you're very excited to be watching the thing. Stupid ads. Oh yeah. CK Rick Rollers. Yeah, there's ads if you don't do the subscribing gimmick. There we go. Oh, the Indy 500 is Sunday? Well, there you go. Hey, it's Amanda Rochelle watching over there on the old Facebooks. Good to see us. We're actually going to be talking to her next week. I'm excited to have her on the show. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's harmonica time. CK Rick Rollage has requested some harmonica time, so we're going to do a little bit of little gentle harmonica. We're going to keep it at a reasonable speed this evening. How about that? Yes, the DDOs. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. I dropped everything. I dropped all the thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Pavali Ontala. Thank you so much for doing the following gimmick. Welcome to the things. Hot dog. Yes, and DDOs. Hot dog. Now we got the 422 is the number. Isn't that great? That's a pretty good number. Respectable number. I like it. I like that number. Happy with it. I have a guest tonight that's going to be coming on. Another comedian. Oh, it's Rusty Kazoo time. Just another blowhard coming in with the 6 bits. Thank you so much. So much appreciated. And Iceman NYR has decided that it is now Rusty Harmonica time. Yes, indeed, yes. Twitch is the better way to watch Sock Up. I believe. I agree with that. Pavali on Tala. I agree with that. 100%. Riveting. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. This thing tastes like pennies, but I'll play it for you anyways. I even sort of look like a mosquito with this thing, like a mosquito's nose. They got that little needly thing on the end of their face. Pretend I'm a mosquito. This is pretty good. yeah. Yes, indeed, he owes, ladies and gentlemen. That was the proclaimers talking about walking a long ways. There you go. Is there anyone in the room with you? I heard someone cough on Tuesday's show. Oh, yeah, sometimes we have some looky-loos that hang around, but there's nobody here tonight. There we go. That was the best sock impersonating a mosquito gimmick I've ever seen. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Oh, Doritos. Thanks, Iceman. And well, I like a Dorito. Crooked Vote, good to see us. Oh, babe, they liked it too. It's a bop. It's a bop, baby. It is a bop. That's what I'm talking about. Was that a bop, Rupert? Is that what the kids call a bop? Bop. How's my sibilance, Rupert? Bop. Bop. Sibilance. Sibilance. Everything good? All right, good. I'm just making sure. I'm starting to let Rupert do a little bit of the technical directing, you know, to make sure, because I've been going back on my replays and some stuff is too loud, it's too quiet. It's it's all over the place. It's all cattywampusness. So I'm trying to get Rupert to help me out a little bit here, and do a little quality control. So I may ask him a few questions every once in a while. A question such as, why haven't you fixed that chain gimmick yet? Because it is obviously not reaching all the way to the ceiling. It doesn't really sell the effect if the chains don't go all the way to the ceiling. You might as well. What are the chains for if it's just going to hang there in midair? So we got to fix that. See, it's little things like that. But we'll figure it out. Rupert is an improvement over the assistant. 100%. CK Rick Rollage. 100%. 100%. Like that Fleetwood Mac song. Oh yeah, the chains. Yeah, the chains. Whatever. Yeah, break these chains and drink some juice or whatever. I know Fleetwood Mac. Who said I didn't? Because I totally do. We have a fantastic guest today. I'm going to try and see if this works. Doobie doobie doo 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 doo. No, that's not the wrong button. Do 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 do. Let's see if this works. Maybe it don't. I have no idea. Boop doo. Bop da ba da. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. That's all we can do is just see what happens. You never noticed a change? Well, I probably shouldn't have said anything then. I'm just ruining illusions all over the place. Let's see if this works. Ba ba ba. If not, then we'll just watch a video and see. I should probably do a lot of this stuff beforehand, like tests, stuff like that. Whoa! Oh, you heard that? There we go. Yeah, get that. Yeah. All right. I think we're on the same page here. We may be going. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to work out a few technical difficulties. And if you don't love me now, you never love it. CK Rick Roller. See, that's I shouldn't have done that. I got to fix it. I'll have it fixed over the weekend, I'm sure. That was a total train wreck. Train wrecks upon train wrecks, which usually they are a thing that multiplies. They usually come in pairs or 2 or 3s. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Bo 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 do 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 do. Oop, pardon me. I really could use an assistant, useless or not. But alas, 'tis just me. Ignore them, you mug. Oh yeah, they're magical wizard chains, and the rest of it's just invisible. Or something like that. It's movie magic, everybody. Movie magic. It's the magic of the internet. Whenever old what's his name did it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Boop doop doop doo 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 doos. Whoops, daisies. Boop doop doo 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 doo. Ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo doo doo. Doo ba doo ba doo doo ba doo doo doo. Bah. Alright, I'm gonna have to play a video while I get this thing figured out. I don't know what's going on. But that's okay. We'll get it figured out. BRB, everybody.
Listen to the wind blow. Watch the sun rise. Run in the shadows. Damn your love. Damn your lies. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying, you would never break the chain.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Did you write that poem? Fleeting that Mac, yes indeed he is. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Clickety clack.
Well, this ought to be interesting. We are joined in the Studio 10 kitchen today by internet worldwide sensation, a friend of Fox 10s and a friend of Studio 10s. His name is Sock Cup. Sock Cup, good to see you.
Hey, how's it going there, Joe? How you doing? Having a good day?
I'm having a good day. Yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so excited to be cooking some sandwiches for you.
We're excited to have some sandwiches as well. Now, before we get much further, where are you from, Sock Cup? Tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Okay, yeah. First of all, I'm originally from up in the north part of the country, like the New Yorks. You know the New Yorks. It's up there, Big Apples, all that stuff. And then, I was given tickets and stuff, and then I ticketed a time-traveling caveman, and they sent me into the future, and now somehow I wound up in Mobile, Alabama, so I'm down here giving speeding tickets down here.
Whatever you just said didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Something about time travel. I don't even know.
No, it don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. But I do know you're going to make some delicious sandwiches for us today. Is this primarily what you eat and what you like to cook?
Yeah, I like this. I like these. These are Sock Cop special Whammo grilled cheese sandwiches, and I'm very excited to cook them for you. It's my secret recipe. This is a world premiere. Nobody knows how to make these.
Nobody knows how to make these. Now, Whammo, is that just what you say, or is that a catchphrase? Or
Yeah. You can call it a catchphrase. It just comes out naturally. That's what I say whenever I give a ticket to a spin. I go, Whammo, ticket for you, and then and then they go along the day.
And they're probably not very happy about it when you throw the whammo in their face.
No, but I am. I'm very happy to stop the speeders.
It's an important job. Someone's got to do it. We're happy to have Sock Up here to do it. Now, we're going to talk to you about Periscope and how you work and how the folks can find you a little bit later, but we do need to get started on these sandwiches today, and those pieces of bread do not look like they have any butter on them.
No, we got to butter this bread. I was trying to butter it earlier. I got my assistant, and he's helping me out, but he's not very good at buttering bread, so we're trying to think. So if you could help me out a little bit, Joe. Normally I do this at home, and I got a special butter knife and stuff like that. So if you,
Here's
just
the butter.
there's the butter.
Yeah,
man. All right, I'm in the butter. That's good. Yeah, we got to butter the bread. Where's the bread located at? Right in there.
Further down.
Okay. All right.
Further down.
Is that bread? What am I buttering right now? Is that bread? Is that bread? It feels like bread.
Yep,
all right,
bread.
yeah, we got some bread. Yeah, we're buttering some bread. And, that's the first step, because you got to have bread. If you don't have bread, then you're just making fondue.
This ought to be interesting. We are joined in the Studio 10 kitchen today by internet worldwide sensation, a friend of Fox 10s and a friend of Studio 10.
We'll try this thing out now. Hello, Katie? Hello?
Am I here?
Yes, I think you're here. I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I cannot yet see you, but I can hear you.
Okay. I don't think it's a train wreck.
Do what?
I don't think it's a train wreck.
Oh, no, yeah, it's train wrecking. It's definitely
Okay.
train wrecking. Is it, can you see it the right way? Or is it backwards?
I see it the right way.
Okay, good. All right, so let me see. Let's see. I still can't see you.
I still can't see you.
You still can't see who?
You!
Oh, no, you're looking at, that's a train wreck thing.
Yeah!
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
I see the pug.
Nope. Whoops, daisies. I gotta fix that real quick. Hold, please. There we go. We're live on the airs, by the way. Okay. I'm just making sure you know. Okay. All right, ready to rock and roll. Can you see everything coming in kosher?
Everything looks kosher to me. I see the pug.
Oh yeah, you see the pug. You see the pug. Do you see the sock cop?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
see
Oh, okay, good. All right, fantastic.
you.
Still can't see you. Are you? Is this going to be an audio thing?
No, I can. Maybe. Hold on.
I think there may be a button or something involved. All these gimmicks are so complicated. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There we got you. There we go. All right, now I can do an introduction gimmick. How about that?
Cool.
You see the old All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show. Sorry about all those train wrecks, everybody. Sorry about that. There was a lot of train wrecks involved, but that's okay. That's Sock Cop's fault. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. This is a good friend of mine. She is a comedian, and she's very funny and whatnot. And I hate when people introduce people and say they're very funny, because then it's like, well, tell me a
Now
joke
you gotta
or
be
whatever.
funny.
Yeah, now you gotta be funny. But I'm putting the pressure on. That's okay.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, drum roll please. Lindsay Vereen, yes, DDOs, everybody. That's how you say your name, right?
Huh?
That's how you say your name, right? Lindsay Vereen?
Yeah, you said it.
Okay.
I almost thought my name was on the fern over there.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah,
That's
I was
pretty
like,
close.
hey, is that me? No, that's not.
Vereen the Fern? No, it's not. No.
Yeah,
No,
burn
it's just
the
Vern the Fern. How's it going, my friend? How you been? It's been a long time since we've been able to chit chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen Sock Cop in a long time.
Yeah, really.
It's been good.
Good. Everything going all right? What have you been up to? I know you've been doing you did the stand-up comedies, and then
Yeah, I
then
did.
the COVID thingy happened, and I don't know what happened to the stand-ups. So what's the deal with that?
It literally didn't happen for a good while. Like, it disappeared for around a year. It literally didn't exist at all. So there was that, but it's just starting back up now. Like, there's been an open mic downtown at the Merry Widow, I think, for a little while.
Ooh.
And the Music Box, is now a thing again. It wasn't, and now it was, and then it wasn't, now it is again. And there's an open mic there now.
Ooh.
So that's cool. I think I'm going to get back out there soon. I've been vaccinated, so now that that's happened, I think I'm going to give it like another month or two maybe, and get back out there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been seeing a couple of events and things pop up, but I haven't seen your name.
Yeah, smoke mics.
Yeah, I haven't seen your name on them, so I didn't know if you was like, forget it,
Yeah.
or if you
I'm
was
still
just
wary.
waiting. Yeah.
But I've definitely still been writing though. This whole time I've been coming up with stuff and writing. So when I do finally get back out there, I do have a lot of new stuff to try. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. That's good. But it's not all. It's not all stuff that's gonna be all pandemic related. Like you're in there like, hey, you know how we're all stuck inside and jokes
Yeah.
all those lines.
Like it was at first, but now definitely have got me on that. But I started a new job about 6 months or so ago.
Ooh.
So I've gotten some material from that.
Oh, that's
for
always
sure.
good.
Being out in the world again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big thing. How's the new job? You enjoying it more than the old job or what?
Ugh, God, who
Yeah.
enjoys a job?
Yeah, this is true. This is true. I mean,
Like,
I enjoy
who-
catching speeders, but
Right. But you're doing what you're really passionate about, though, right? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, that's true.
you wanted to be a cop, and that's what you are. So.
Right. Yeah. No.
Right.
Yeah. If it's you doing something you love, you never work a day in your week or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah. I feel
But
good.
I work at a coffee shop, and it's a good company. It's a really good company overall, but there are just definitely some stressful days, and people can be mean,
Oh,
you know.
my goodness
And
gracious.
it's like, man, you're being so mean over a $10 cup of coffee. I want to be like, I'm calling the police. Because you're being rude, and I don't deserve this, and I have said, I'm going to call the cops.
What are they doing to you? They're like, this coffee's too hot or whatever. Like, what are they upset about?
There was like, a guy's like, this is too sweet, and I'm like, well, that's what you ordered.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
It could be a lot of things.
Well, my heart goes after you.
Thanks.
Out to you, because dealing with the public and whatnot, that's no fun. That's no fun.
Yeah.
And you and me, we see people when they're at their worst. I see them whenever they're committing crimes, and you see them before they've had their coffee.
Maybe right.
Those are like the two worst.
Maybe sometimes they're at their best though, like because they could be like really kind of having a good time until you showed up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, they were getting away with it and having a good time, and then you showed up and.
Yeah, and then here I am to ruin the thing. But that's my favorite part. I love that. I love seeing
right.
the joy drain from somebody's eyes whenever I pull them over. That really makes me happy, because then you could tell they're learning a lesson today.
You like doling out lessons. You like being that person to give people the lessons.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to keep the streets safe. Is all it is. So I feel like I'm trying to like I'm evangelical about it. I'm trying to convert people over to the ways of not speeding.
Yeah, man. But what if you like to speed? Well,
then you should probably
move. You really look down on that, huh?
Yeah, you should go to Germany or something. Like that. If you really like, they got them autobahns, and you can just zoom all you want to, and all you got to do is learn German and eat a bunch of sauerkraut, and whammo, there you go.
Sauerkraut?
I like sauerkraut too.
Yeah.
I don't know very much German though.
The zoom commercials, huh?
Yeah,
you don't respect that, huh?
Yeah, you could do the zooms.
But you don't respect that, huh?
No, I don't. No, that's fiction on TV.
Oh.
That's just fiction on TV.
You're okay with fictional speeding?
Well, I'm not okay with it, but there's not much I can do, so I accept it. Like the Serenity Prayer, it says, "Help me stop the speed as I can, and accept the peoples that will not stop speeding," or something like that. I just have to accept it, because that's the way that it goes. That's the way that it goes. What are you gonna do?
I see somebody said $10 for coffee is crazy, but the thing is you start basic, and then when you add a bunch of stuff like whipped cream and extra syrups and extra sugar and extra blah blah blah, it can get expensive. So that's how a $10 cup of coffee can happen. Just FYI.
Oh, so it's all those extras.
Curious.
yeah, I did see a few people being like, "Whoa, $10." But I mean, you go to any sort of place. I don't know which place you work at, but I know Starbucks, they sell a bunch of milkshakes, and and those are $10.
Yeah, I mean they can definitely get up to that. Yeah, I work for Starbucks.
Oh, you work for Starbucks? Oh, okay. I didn't know what it played. I wasn't trying to out you or dox you or anything. I was just saying. I didn't mean to. Nobody go to the Starbucks. Well, the good thing about saying, "Hey, I work at Starbucks," is like, well, which one of the 3 million do you work at?
Right, exactly. You don't know.
Yeah, even if you knew like the city or the state, it's like there's still 1,400 of them.
Yeah.
So who knows?
But sometimes it does feel like you're not really working at a coffee shop anymore. It can get to that point because you make so many frappuccinos in a day, and it's getting to be summer now. So after a while. It doesn't feel like you're really working at a coffee shop anymore sometimes.
Yeah. That's what I feel like they should. If they start losing the whole mermaid image and things like that, if they feel like they want to go in a different direction, then they probably could. I would do like a throwback 50s thing, and everybody would be soda jerks and making like malts and stuff. Because that's basically what it is already, except you just wouldn't have to listen to Robert Goulet all the time. No, Michael Bublé. That's what I was thinking of.
Michael Bublé.
Yeah, Michael Bublé. They still play Is Bublé still being played in the Starbucks?
Man, all kinds of stuff is being played in Starbucks.
Oh, really?
We get free Spotify. So, and it will track what we listen to sometimes. And so there's literally a channel called Partners Favorites, and it's songs that we call ourselves partners. We're partners when we're at Starbucks.
Oh, I got you.
But it's literally the songs that everybody's favorited, that people that just work at Starbucks.
Oh.
And we have our own channel. It's crazy. So we play all kinds of stuff, and we can choose.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So if there's a bunch of people at work who love the 80s, then we can do that. We can jam out to the 80s while we work.
But is there like limits and stuff to that? Is there like a protocol in place?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you can't listen to like anything that's incredibly vulgar because you've got all different kinds of people coming in. But outside of that, there really aren't any limits.
So not a lot of like Two Live Crew, none of stuff like that going on.
Yeah, right. But I mean, we can do all kinds of stuff though. 90s, R&B, jazz.
Ooh,
whatever.
That's fun. You ever get a Sweet Caroline sing along in the store? That'd be fun.
That has never happened.
That's
but
never
you know
happened.
what? I wouldn't doubt that it's happened at a Starbucks somewhere though.
That's happened somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
most
I bet
definitely.
it has.
Most definitely. I bet. Yeah, if you just put that song on repeat,
Yeah,
by the end of a week or two, somebody's gonna do it.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, everybody be insane, but
Mhm.
might make some good video. Who knows?
Mhm.
Who knows? So you've been working. When was the last time you was actually up on a stage?
Oh man, what year is it?
This
2021.
is, yeah, 2021.
Probably late 2019, very very early 2020.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, because I mean, you know, the pandemic started March of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I was really paranoid about it at first, just because we didn't know anything.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, me too.
I hunkered down like hardcore for a good 6 months or so, and I had quit my job right as the pandemic started. It was just a coincidence. Like it wasn't meant to be that way, but it happened that way. So I was unemployed for the first 6 to 8 months or so of the pandemic. And so I was hardcore hunkered down, turned into a housewife situation, you know. And you know what? Young, hardcore feminist Lindsay, which I'm still a feminist, but young, hardcore Lindsay would have slapped Lindsay today that is like, I love being a housewife.
Oh, you got all
I love
domesticated.
kids. I got super into it. I was cooking everything.
Ooh.
This house was super clean. I never thought that that's something I'd ever want or enjoy in my life. And when it happened to me, I was like, this is awesome. All I got, my biggest project of today is cooking dinner. Yes, sir. I can get behind that. I can get motivated for that.
Oh yeah.
I can do that. I can handle that.
Oh, that's nice. What kind of stuff was you cooking over there?
Oh man, all kinds of stuff. I really bloomed late, so I would do soups.
Ooh,
I made like a
love a soup.
lasagna for the first time ever in my
Ooh,
life.
Lasagna's fun.
I made a potato soup from scratch, you know, for the first time ever in my life. Like Dutch oven chicken, you know,
Woo!
all
Wow.
kinds of. It was really cool to have that time and energy and, like I said, motivation to do stuff like that. Because when you work, like you work 7-8 hours, you're doing dishes, you're dealing with the public, you don't feel like coming home and cooking.
Oh heck no.
You really don't.
No, not one bit. Not one bit.
Yeah.
That's when the hamburger helpers and stuff comes out.
Right.
When you've
yeah.
been doing the things all
See,
day.
I did a homemade hamburger helper. Like, I made hamburger helper, but from scratch. Now that's housewife stuff.
That,
you know
yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
a hamburger helper. Help thyself. Look at you go. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I thought so. I felt accomplished.
You should. You should. I
Thanks.
can cook a few things. I do
Yeah.
I do a mean grilled cheese sandwich, a Whammo grilled cheese sandwich,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's good. Oh, that's a good question. Did you make a sourdough loaf? That was very popular for a while.
I never made actual bread, but I made dessert breads. Like I made banana. I did the banana bread thing.
Oh
I
yeah,
did a strawberry bread.
strawberry bread. I never had that.
Yeah, I did. I did that. It was good.
Oh, that sounds good.
You can make a bread out of anything, just about, really. Like, you can do anything.
Wow. Well, it makes sense
That's-
because it's been around for like a long, long time. Bread.
Bread itself.
Yeah, we're just bread in and of itself. You know, because like I mean, I don't know. I'm not a very religious guy, but I think they mentioned bread a couple times in the Bibles. So I mean, that's
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
That was a long time ago.
And then, you have the sandwich,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, God, man, what a beautiful person
Yeah.
who invented the sandwich.
And I don't think they ever mentioned sandwiches in the Bible. So maybe they had the bread, and it wasn't until thousands of years later somebody decided to put something in between it. I don't know the history of the sandwich. I've heard stories, but I don't believe any of
It
them.
was literally a guy, though. It was literally a guy, like, sitting in a castle who had bread and meat and cheese and put it together. And he did invent the sandwich. I don't remember his name. I don't know what year it was.
Yeah, they
But I
say
know
Earl
that
of
it was-
Sandwich, but
Right, yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if I buy that story.
What?
I don't know
It's
if I buy it.
true.
I don't know if I buy it.
You don't believe that a guy was just sitting around one day and had the stuff and then put it together and was like, you don't think stuff like that happens?
Oh no, it happened, but I don't think it was no like king fella or whatever. I think he was just like
You don't think so?
I was probably they figured out how to build castles, right? And
Well,
catapults and stuff, but they never figured out
They
meat
didn't
and
do
bread.
it, though. The people that lived in the castles didn't build the castles.
Right.
Right.
But they knew they could have asked somebody. Well, then probably the peasants down there living in their little huts and everything in the medieval times, they probably did it.
Well, we're going to have to find out now.
Yeah, I don't know. But here's the thing:
The official story.
anybody tells me, I'm not gonna believe it.
You're not going to believe anything,
No,
ever?
I'm not
You
gonna
don't trust
believe it.
anyone?
Well, not when it comes to sandwich history. No, I trust a lot of things about a lot of people, but sandwich history, because I don't believe that there's anybody knows that. I don't think anybody knows, because back in
You
those
don't think
days.
anybody anywhere knows that?
Wait, what?
You don't think anybody anywhere knows the history of a sandwich?
Oh no, not for sure, not for sure, because there probably was a cat living in a cave somewhere, and he was like, "Hey, check this out! I've made me some bread somehow," and he slapped some brontosaurus meat on it, and then just ate it and was like, "That was good." But they didn't have like no Instagram or nothing, so it's not like he could, take a picture and send it out there and have people know. He lived in a cave. He had like his wife and 17 little cave children, and they only lived to be about 30 anyway.
I think I'm right.
Well, maybe.
I read it somewhere. Doesn't that make it right?
Well, if it's with American words,
Well, yeah.
well, all right then. You may be onto something then. You may be
Yeah.
onto something then. I'm not sure. Be the first person officially to do it, but I don't know. I digress. What kind of sandwiches do you like though?
Oh, man. I love a good sandwich. A turkey club.
Oh man.
I like to make these things called tomato cheese things, which it's literally just a piece of bread. You put it in the toaster, and then you take it out. You put mayonnaise on it. You put tomatoes on it. You salt and pepper it. You put cheese on it, and then you put it in the oven to broil.
Ooh.
And you make sure you get some black, hot, bubbly, burnt spots, because those are the best spots.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then you take it out of the oven and you eat it. So I guess it's really like an open-faced grilled cheese with mayonnaise and tomato.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
But
some
it's
sort of
super
fancy
good.
name for it. It's
Super good, though.
I think they call that an open face after the
Yeah.
Earl of Open Face had some bread and
Right,
then he
yeah.
put something on it and then ate it and then they sent a bunch of parrots out with notes
Yeah.
attached to their feet and said, here ye spread the word, we've invented the open face sandwich.
A good BLT.
Oh, a good BLT, that's pretty
Now,
good.
do you think a hot dog is a sandwich, or is a hot dog a hot dog?
I think it's a sandwich. I think it's
You
a
think
type
it's
of
a
sandwich.
sandwich?
I think it's a type of sandwich, yeah.
Hmm.
I think so.
Is a burger a sandwich, or is a burger a burger?
Well, yeah, I think it's like a subset of a thing. It's sort of like, like we're mammals, but so are like,
A burger is
chimpanzees
more
or
sandwich
whatever.
than a hot dog.
So it's like, it's close. It's in the same family. Like it goes like
Yeah.
food, then sandwich, and then subset hot dog, subset hamburger, subset open face. You know what I'm saying? Like then you get that undercategory. So they fall under the umbrella term, I believe. I don't know. That sound like I knew what I was talking about? I have no idea.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
All right, good.
Yeah, I trust your intelligence.
No, well, I wouldn't do that, but I'm trying. I'm trying.
So you went to New Orleans recently, right?
I did. I went to New Orleans. Yes. How did you know
What did you
that?
do there? How did I know that?
Yeah. How did you know that?
Because I follow you.
Oh, okay. I
You
was just
know.
wondering.
I'm a fan of the sock cop.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, I made a video about it and posted it everywhere. Of course, you would know about it if you followed him or anything. I just like saying that. Because you ever go to like somebody and they say, they post a picture of them, say like, hey, we're at the movie. I mean, a while ago. Hey, we're at the movies watching the new Fast and Furious. And then you see them the next day and you're like, hey, how was the Fast and Furious movie? And they're like, how did you know I went and saw Fast and Furious? It's like, you posted it. You took a picture with you and said, look at me going to the things, and then get shocked when somebody knows that you went to the movie. Get out of here with that garbage.
Speaking of Fast and the Furious, there's like a 9 coming out.
Oh, is there really?
Yes, I just saw a trailer for it. Fast and the Furious 9, and he apparently, Vin Diesel, which I don't know if he'd have a career if it weren't for Fast and Furious.
That's
but
true.
Anyway, he apparently has a brother that's never been mentioned in the previous 8 movies, but now he has like a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to space.
Oh.
So it's like Fast and Furious in space.
That's pretty cool.
Because I mean, what are you gonna do from 8? Like, what are you gonna do for movie number 9? This is beating out Land Before Time for how many sequels they've done. Like,
oh
this
my
is
goodness.
crazy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you know how many Land Before Times there are? A ton.
There's a whole bunch of the Land Before Times. That it's actually, if you add them all together, if you watch them, it actually lasts to the day as long as the Jurassic era lasted.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why they kept going. That was actually the goal from the beginning. But yeah, no, these Vin Diesel movies, if they start doing it in space, now maybe that's something I can get behind. I don't like.
Really, now at number 9, that's something you can get behind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't like the other ones. I haven't paid much attention to them because, I saw one of them in theaters just because I like to, keep up with what the kids are
How
watching.
long ago was that, though, right? Like, because
it was
I
a
know
long time
I've seen
ago.
the first 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
I don't think I was in college, like, when the first... I'm 34 now. I was in college when, like, the first Fast and Furious had come out.
Oh, yeah. I think it was the first one. I think it was the first one that I wouldn't see, and just check it out. I was like, hey,
So y'all had high
movie.
hopes at that point.
Well, yeah. Well, I was I just wanted to make sure that if I was to go on some sort of talk show and decry how the loss of civilization because of these movies, I wanted to at least have seen it, so I knew what I was talking about. And then after the movie was over with, and everybody was leaving, everybody that watched that movie got in their cars and they was wanting to play Vin Diesels, and they was just like vroom vroom vroom, and they're like Toyota Corollas or whatever.
Oh man, I never thought about how damaging that might be to your career.
Yeah, people out there just trying to do.
It's like I forgot who I was speaking to. Of course. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't want to influence in the children.
Maybe they'll slow down in space, huh?
That's what I'm hoping. Well, there's no speed limit in space anyway. That's not my jurisdiction. So in that case, I'll be able to just sit back and enjoy the film without having to worry about how it's ruining society and brainwashing children into speeding.
That's why it's the one you can get behind finally.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
Space. Well, we go, or if it had been
circle here.
Fast and Furious on a duly noted, and clearly marked racetrack, that's a movie I could watch. That's okay. I don't mind the act of a car going fast as long as it's not on the roads where turtles have to cross sometimes.
Oh man, I have lots of turtles that cross across my yard.
Oh really?
Yeah, I
Where
want
are
to
they
put
going,
up a
do you
little
think?
sign that says like turtle crossing or something,
Oh, that'd
so
be
that they
adorable.
can be safe. Yeah, because I see them a lot when it rains, so I'll just be like, have my front door open, and I'll be sitting there, and it'll have just rained, and then I'll just see a couple little turtles cross my sidewalk, or I guess pathway up to my door. They're crossing back and forth. It's so cute.
That is adorable. How many of them are there?
I don't know, but I know that we have a big bush in my backyard that a whole family lives in.
Oh, that's adorable. A little family.
Because when we first moved here, my husband was starting to mow, and when he got close to this big bush, he said like a couple of turtles ran out from behind it.
Wow.
So, or ran.
Yeah, turtle ran.
Yeah. But and he was like he went closer up to it, and he saw there were several, and there was like big ones and little ones. So of course we assumed it was a family, and now we don't mow that part of the yard, even though it needs to be. But save the turtles.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the turtles, they like the grass too. It helps them hide from velociraptors and things. No, not velociraptors. What is it? Raptors. Just regular raptors. The bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They eat those
And they
things.
come out, I guess, in the rain a lot because I guess they like to be out in the rain.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's
I
like
know
sea
even
turtles and
skin
things.
needs to be moisturized.
Yeah, they're like reptiles or whatever. So
Yeah, they
you
are.
know, they need the moisturizing and everything like that. They not a lot of well, no, that's not true either. Well, those are
That's why
tortoises.
they like to soak.
Yeah, they like it. If you got
Because
to put
that's
them in
how
a thing, then they like to have a little pool.
Yeah, they stay hydrated that way. That helps them stay hydrated by soaking.
But I wonder where they go when they cross the yard and they're like, whoops, time to go
Yeah.
to where are they going?
I'm always wondering where they're going to.
Well, that's why I was asking how many of them, because if there was 4 of them, then maybe they was going to fight the Shredder.
Fight the who?
Fight Shredder.
Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hey. Maybe. You never know.
But, you know, if it's just 1 or 2, they're probably not.
It's more than
Teenage
2 for
mutants.
sure.
Oh, okay.
Toad.
Well, maybe, have you ever seen a rat with them?
A rat?
Yeah, a rat. No, never seen a
No,
rat with them?
I haven't seen
Oh.
a rat.
Oh,
And I don't see any color theme either.
oh, okay. No color theme. No, no swords. They ain't carried
No swords. I haven't seen any swords yet, but hey, I mean that doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yeah, that's true. Could be part of their cover, the disguises. Because you can't just walk around. Yeah, that's why they live in the sewers and things like that. Do you live on top of the sewers?
Me?
Do you live between the sewers and the pizza place?
I do live close to a lot of pizza places.
Oh, that may be what it is.
Maybe, yeah. And we order a lot of pizza. Oh.
That's true. I don't know.
Things
Maybe
are
think
coming
about it.
together.
Yeah, we may have cracked the code here.
We may
cracked the
have.
code. So for people who have not, do you have like you got a website or your comedy things or anything like that people can watch that have not seen you do your thing before?
I have never uploaded anything. I've got videos personally. Of course, there's my Facebook, but I don't have anything uploaded anywhere. I really haven't gotten on that level yet or put that kind of. I have done it for years, but I
Yeah.
really haven't. I just haven't gotten into all that. I started to, and then the pandemic happened. But it does require a certain amount of confidence to be like, okay, I'm going to record myself.
Right.
And I'm going to put it out there. I mean, that's a whole other level than getting on stage in front of people. I mean, that's really inviting literally anyone, you know,
Oh yeah.
to comment on what you're doing.
And there's a whole lot of scary folks out there.
Yeah.
That just say all these mean words and stuff because they got low self-esteem and whatnot.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, no, that makes sense. I understand that. But you, what got you started in wanting to do it in the first place?
Well, I've always been, I guess, the class clown in a way.
Mhm.
I was always making people laugh. I was always talking to people. Like, I was the kid that, when I was at school, I would talk to whoever I was sitting next to. So then I would get moved. But then I would just become friends with that person, and I'd just start talking to that person.
Oh.
But Robin Williams was a huge inspiration to me. He's kind of who made me want to get into it because I just admire him so much. He was so talented. And all my friends when I was young just kept saying, you know, comedy is something you should try out. For a while, it literally wasn't even a thing here. Like when I was in college,
Oh yeah.
it wasn't even a thing in Alabama at that time. Open mics hadn't, I guess, become a thing again yet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there was nowhere to do it for the longest time.
Right, yeah, for a little while there really wasn't. And then I found industry, and I started reading my poetry at industry,
Mhm.
and then that is where I met people who were doing open mics. That's where I saw you for the first time.
Right. Yeah.
And that's where I heard about an open mic, and I was like, you know, I've always wanted to try that, so let me do that.
Wow, that's cool. How did you prepare for the first thing? Did you like sit down and just jam out some stuff, or had you like things you've been writing? Or what?
I had always had it in my head that one day I would try stand-up comedy. That was because I've always wanted to be famous from like day one, from birth. I've wanted to be famous. So that's where part of it came from. Like I wanted to be a famous singer at first, but then I realized I can't sing. That's not me. My personality is a comic. So that's when it kind of switched to a comic / kind of wanted to be an actor kind of thing. But I'd always known that I wanted to be a comic. I always knew that I wanted to try it. I had stuff written down. And then I did actively decide to start going to open mics, but I didn't perform for a long time. I went just to observe,
Right.
to see what the deal was, what the situation was, what people expected. So I did prepare in that way, because I wanted to see like how it went. I didn't want my first time to be just me kind of like shuffling around awkwardly.
Yeah, which you see a lot of.
Yeah. And then, so one night I was out, and I wasn't planning on doing it that night, but some personal things, you know, had happened to me, and it was kind of like I had a wake-up call where I was like, you know what? You never know how long you're going to be here. I'm here at an open mic. Let me try tonight.
Oh, wow.
And I did, and I didn't have any notes. I didn't have anything prepared. Like, I had things that I had written, but I didn't have, like, an actual idea of what I was going to say. I just kind of went with my gut, and I did surprisingly well.
Nice.
You know, not to brag or anything, but I did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. I actually got laughs, and that gave me a lot of confidence. So that made me feel really good about continuing to try. So my first experience at comedy was at this place called, what was it called? It was called ERA, Club Era. I don't know if you've ever heard of that place.
No,
because it doesn't exist anymore. Do what?
I do not recall that place.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
But I did it there for the very, very first time. And then the second time was at Blind Mule.
Oh, okay.
And I did it, of course, a lot at the Blind Mule for a long time.
Right, yeah, they did that. And they don't do it there anymore.
I know. I don't know if it's going to be a thing anymore there. It may not be. Like, comedy might honestly be over with at the Blind Mule, which is super, super sad.
I wonder why is that?
I don't know officially. It's kind of just something that I've heard, so I don't know how official it is, but I would imagine that the thing would be comedy honestly wasn't doing that great at the Blind Mule before.
Mm-hmm.
Then the pandemic happened. Then there was just no reason at all to have it for the longest time. And I don't know if they're going to get back into it. I don't know if it's something they're going to do again.
Yeah, because the times that I went, it was kind of hit or miss. There would either be like a full crowd, or you'd be like, "Is this place open?"
You never knew. It is open, I think. Yeah, but yeah, that was the thing. You never knew. It would either be a completely hopping night or totally dead, and you could never really, just differentiate which one it would be. You were always shocked. At least I was.
Oh yeah, no, I was. I only did it a handful of times, but
yeah.
It was fun. I did at that industry place that was the old Pizza Hut. That was probably my favorite place.
Yeah, that place was cool. There were a lot of cool. I've met a lot of cool people there. There are lots of people that I met at industry that I have not necessarily seen since that time, but I still talk to and am friends with and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's really cool. And like you too. So
yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was a fun place to do. Now I did the Blind Mule a couple times, and but I don't know. It's a very difficult thing, especially in a place like this where there's not really there's not really much of a scene, and what scene sort of there is, it's the very same peoples. So it's kind of tough to get it going.
Right, you think about people who are trying to get famous, who are trying to be discovered. And there are people that live in cities even worse than this, where they might literally not even have an open mic. There are people that live in cities that might want to be an entertainer or comic or something in some way, and their city is so small that they literally don't even have one open mic to go to or go do something at or perform at. Not even a mixed open mic, which is what industry was.
Right, yeah, you can get up there and do whatever
you do, It's sad. It can really be tough. I do appreciate Mobile, though, because there's you can get to a lot of places like within an hour or so.
Right.
So it's easy to expand beyond Mobile. You've got Pensacola you can hop over to. You've got Biloxi. You've got New Orleans. And those are different states.
Yeah, that's true.
You really can spread yourself a little bit if you want to from here. But like I said, there are other cities that I thought about moving to Austin, Texas for the longest time because they have a wonderful comedy scene.
Right.
But the thing is, what do they have outside of Austin? right?
Oh, yeah.
So the thing is you can become great and wonderful in Austin, and that is a cool thing. That is something to write home about. That is an accomplishment. However, what if you want to get outside of Texas? You know, you've got to drive 4 to 5 hours before you get out of that state.
This is true. Yeah,
And
I never even
also,
thought
we're
about
still
that.
in Texas. Like, is Austin amazing? Yes. But overall, the state you're in is Texas.
Right.
And they need some help.
Yeah. Yeah, they got some troubles down in Texas. It's a big old place.
Like, do you want to be in Texas overall?
Right. Yeah. I used to think it was like King of the Hill, but most of it's not like King of the Hill.
It's kind of like Mobile, Alabama. Like, I would say that if you were going to live somewhere in Alabama, I would say that Mobile is definitely one of, if not the coolest city to live in within Alabama, and has the coolest scene and the most diverse people. But you're still in Alabama.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, like,
Can't wash that off of you.
right.
So what have you? Did you do a bunch of road gigs? Did you go down to the Biloxi's and Pensacola's and things? And how was it there?
I truly got out. I did visit Austin, Texas, because like I said, I thought it was somewhere that I wanted to move.
Ooh.
So I stayed there for a week, and I hit up as many open mics as I could within that week's time that I was there. And I've performed in Tennessee, Florida, Mississippi, of course, Alabama. I've been kind of out and about in my little region,
Right.
the little southeast region / Gulf Coast. I've never ever performed in New Orleans. I've always wanted to.
Oh, really?
I hear New Orleans is rough. Like, they're hard on you.
Oh, yeah. I've never been to a comedy thing down in New Orleans. I don't know what it's
See,
like.
I haven't either. I've never even been to a comedy show in New Orleans, but I hear they're a lot like us. I always say Mobile is kind of New Orleans, like, not as cool baby sister in a way.
Yeah, it's the Great Value New Orleans for sure.
Right, yeah, that's what I think.
It's
I think
it's almost
a good
there.
description.
Whenever you, if you are in one of the cities, you could just look at a certain corner and be like, "Hey, is it?" But another way to tell is to just take a breath. And if you smell,
Right.
Urine and things like that, then, well, that
Yeah.
doesn't really help to decide.
Did you see that Soft Soap came out with the soap called Mardi Gras, the Mardi Gras scent?
I did. I saw somebody posted about that. That's
It
hilarious.
was like, dude, if you actually knew what Mardi Gras smelled like,
Oof.
it is not anything like any type of body wash, that's for sure.
No.
It smells like horse poop.
Yeah, it smells
That's
like
what
horse
Mardi Gras
poop,
smells like to me.
old beer,
Pee.
and wee wee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not a great smell. Not a great smell at all.
I always knew when I was hanging out downtown a lot that as soon as I smelled horse poop, I was like, oh, it's Mardi Gras season. Mardi Gras is here.
Yep.
The horse poop smell is here. It's
yep.
time.
Ooh, not a big Mardi Gras guy, to be honest with you. Not a big Mardi
Well,
Gras.
doesn't everybody slow down at Mardi Gras?
That's the one good thing about it. The parades are pretty slow. But sometimes the people that were like, "Oh no, I'm gonna miss the parade," and they start speeding, or sometimes they're like, "Oh no, I'm Mardi Gras too hard," and then they start driving all over the place, and then it's
That's
the whole
true.
thing. Oof, it's a scary time. People think like the rules don't apply during Mardi Gras, like it's some sort of magical free pass that just turns it into a little Las Vegas all of a sudden. But it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true, not one bit. But yeah, it smells terrible. It would, just New Orleans in general doesn't smell that great.
Right.
In the downtown area.
Definitely.
So if you mix both of them together, you've got a soft serve body soap that will not be selling very many units if they did it accurately.
Gosh.
Could you
Ugh.
imagine? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
that'd be
terrible.
gross. Ugh. Well, anyway, to cleanse the palate, it's time. I got to do the animal of the day. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've watched the show very much, but I do the animal of the day. And I got one ready, so I'm gonna
let's do it.
I'm gonna find out. I don't know if we did a poll or not. Let me check. I've been so invested in the conversation, I've been neglecting my my monitor duties. Bad, doesn't matter. Whatever. Who cares? We're going to the thing. It's gonna play a theme song. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but
Animal of the day.
it's the animal of the day. Yes, it did. Yours. Hey, let's play the theme song. Do the slow one. I like that one.
Wow. Woo!
Yes, indeedios. Ladies
Woo!
and gentlemen, it is time for the animal of the day. Do you have any guesses, Lindsay?
Oh my goodness! But you've done this for so long, so there's been a lot of animals, right?
There have been a lot of animals, yeah. There have been a few repeats. Ever since I moved over to Twitch, I sort of started over with the animals. See
I'm gonna
if
make
I've done
3
it before,
guesses.
so yeah. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Penguin,
Oh, good guess.
elephant,
Elephant, also a good guess.
polar bear.
Ooh, polar bear is a very good guess too. Very good guess too. Well, let's find out if you were correct. Let's get a drum roll, please.
Oh,
The
I know what that
red
is.
Panda, ladies and
The
gentlemen,
red panda.
the red panda is the animal
Super
of the
cute.
day. Look at that thing. It's an endangered species. It's actually more like a weasel than a panda.
Kind of looks like a fox too,
It does look, yeah, it's very fox-like.
and has like a raccoon tail.
Yep, it's raccoon-like, very
Yeah.
raccoon-like.
What a cutie!
But look at it. Look how cute it is. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Congratulations. So if you see a red panda today, be sure to tell it congratulations that it's the animal of the day.
Right. Yeah.
And hey, did you know this? I found this out on the internet today. A group of red pandas is called a pack.
Okay.
But that doesn't really matter because they are mostly solitary animals until it's that season in which they make new little baby red pandas.
Oh.
Otherwise they just sort of go solo. Just
Some
hang out.
afternoon delight.
Yeah. That's when they do, become a pack. But other than that, it's just the one. Oh, we got some hearts. Thank you so much, Mo Rocker, for those red panda hearts. Look at it. Glorious.
Yeah.
Glorious. Congratulations to the red
Cool.
panda
Congratulations.
for being the animal of the day. Oh, what a great animal. I love that thing. Have you ever got a chance to pet one before?
No. Have
Me
you?
either. No, I haven't. But I'd like to. Surely there's some sort of red panda petting ticket out there that I could buy. At some sort of
Well,
time.
if you find it, let me know.
Yeah, unless you, it may have to go to Venezuela or something like that.
Yeah, not in this country.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of them in the zoos. Dennis R999 says it's not a natural red. How dare you? How dare you defame that red
Tisk.
panda in such a way?
Yes.
Very rude. Very rude, Dennis R999.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I'm all over the place. I'm very tired, Lindsay. I was
Hey,
more
I
tired than I
understand.
thought I was going to be. And, but I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. So
I understand.
what other hobbies do you do? Do you like to play video games, or do you like to watch VHS tapes, or what do you do?
What was that you just pushed? What was that?
This is Revenge of the Nerds. This is today's VHS of the night. Revenge of the
okay.
Nerds.
Yeah.
just
Yeah, of
thinking
course I
about
love
that.
movies. Of course I like video games.
Oh, really? What kind of games do you play?
I'm a hardcore Nintendo person.
Ooh.
So
you're on the
anything that-
Crossing? You play the Crossing?
heck yes,
Oh,
I do. Are you
love the
kidding
Crossing.
me?
Love the Crossing.
Yes. These people that are terraforming the poo out of their islands,
Yeah.
I don't have those skills.
Oh, me
My
neither.
island's theme is like things I like go places.
Yes. We must go to the same design school because that's what mine looks like.
Like I like the gnomes and I have them. Here they are.
Here's
they
the-
go there.
Yep. Oh,
I
that's so
haven't
fantastic.
done anything crazy. But I mean, yeah, I've always been a fan of Nintendo, so almost anything Nintendo. Funny story though, my husband and I got I don't know if you've ever heard of the game, but it's called Overcooked.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And I think we got Overcooked 2 like a year or so ago.
Oh.
And because we wanted something fun to play together and something like not crazy complicated. we literally couldn't get past the trial game. That's before even the real game. Like learn how to play this game.
Yeah.
Right?
And you couldn't
get past that. And I mean, we bought this entire video game and we tried about 20 times, I would say, in total. Like we would get frustrated and toss it and come back to it in a couple of weeks thinking, it's going to happen. That we literally bought a video game for no reason. And like little kids play this and we don't understand. Because it is so hard. I can't get past the trial run.
Well, I think the problem is because it doesn't simulate real cooking. And now that you've become a real chef, you don't know how to do it the cartoon way.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't do. I don't know how to do these simple, just put a tomato on a piece of bread and all of a sudden it's a sandwich. This makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
You got to take it to the slicer and then you got to do it. And there's too many. They've left out too many steps and it just gets y'all discombobulated. That's my theory, anyways.
Well, I appreciate that theory more than simply I just can't do it. So I'll
no,
take
you
that.
could do it. You could do it. If you had played it a couple years ago before you started getting into the cooking thing, you'd have been an ace at it. But then, whenever you went to actually cook a thing, you would just be like throwing tomatoes into bowls, just being like, "Come on, turn into ketchup," and it wouldn't work. So there you go.
And you got Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart! I haven't played that yet.
I still play Wii Sports.
Oh, that's fun.
Like on the Wii.
Oh, I like that. Do you got the little balancey board thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
man, my Wii is still going strong. My Wii is hanging on, Sock. Like,
that's fantastic.
I have had that thing, man. I will be so sad when that thing finally does die because I know it can't live forever. There's just no way. But it's been hanging on ever since I bought it the year it came out. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, but the good thing is, if you pick the right time, I think now would probably be the good time. You could probably scoop up a couple at like the Goodwill or something for $5 or $10.
Yeah, that's true.
Because right now it goes through a.
It wouldn't be my Wii.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I like my Wii.
Yeah, there is something different about like a used Wii or something like that. It just doesn't play the same. Mm-hmm. But now will be a good time to stock up on them because in about 10 years. Then they're gonna be put them in those like little boxes with a rating on them, like they do those comic books and stuff. They'll be like, "Oh, this Wii is a 9.4 grade. It costs $3,000."
Gosh.
So, maybe stock up. I don't know. I have one too. I haven't hooked it up in a while though. There was too many gadgets. You had like the little sensor bar and the other things, and then something was always out of batteries, and eventually I just kicked it.
See, I got one of those fancy chargeable docks. So you just, whenever you're done playing, you just put it on the little dock.
Oh la la!
And it's got rechargeable batteries. So
yeah.
I did that for myself a long time ago.
That's the smart way to do it. But then I gotta like go to Amazon and click the buy button, and it's just too much hassle.
Oh my gosh! You have to click the buy button.
I can't be bothered with all that stuff. I'm a very busy sock. I gotta be catching speeders or eat grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff. It's there's no time for those shenanigans.
I understand.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be doing hopefully soon in the next month or so you'll be booking some shows.
I don't know if I'll be booking shows, but I'll definitely be out there.
No, doing some well, I mean, yeah. I mean, standing up on a stage and doing the thing,
telling jokes.
Yeah. Telling jokes and things. What kind of stuff do you talk about? Are you like you talk about your own stories, or do you are you a have you ever noticed person, or what do you do?
I'm definitely not a have you ever noticed person.
Okay.
I would say I'm more of a topical person, or of course for many years when I was single, I talked about that a lot, just single life and dating and things like that.
Oh.
So I've had to reframe some of those jokes.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Of course, now I have stuff about being married, and I have stuff about being a newlywed and, adjusting to being married, because I've only been married for 3 years, so I'm still pretty new at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would still say that that's kind of a baby relationship when it comes to the comparison of the rest of your life, so.
Yeah, percentage-wise.
Right, yeah.
Not a whole lot.
I've got some cheesy jokes.
I love a good cheesy joke. I love a good one.
I guess let's see. I've got why does Skip feel inferior to Peter Pan?
Why does who feel inferior? Oh, Skippy?
Yeah.
Oh, Skippy. Why? Oh, why?
Because they have peanut envy.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit applause instead of laugh. Well, that one got some applause.
Yeah, isn't it terrible? Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, yeah. I still remember the one where he said what was Forrest Gump's favorite type of pasta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penne.
Penne. I like that one. I think that one's good. I still think about it. Anytime I see penne pasta. I think about that joke.
Really?
Yeah, every single time. And there just happens to be a box
single
of
time.
it in my cabinet. So every time I open that cabinet, whammo, box of penne, and then I go,
Penne.
penne,
Yeah.
penne, come back to Alabama.
Run.
Yeah, then the penny starts telling me to run because they don't
Yeah.
want me to get hit by that truck that was speeding. But I'm not sure if that was a private road or not. I don't know if I could do anything about those guys that was trying. Well, I guess attempted murder. I could probably get them for that.
Well, yeah, definitely. You could get that.
But I don't know. That was back in like 1994. Statute of limitations might be over by now.
Oh.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just rambling at this point. We got to
Did you hear
find out.
about
What?
Oh, go ahead.
No. Did I hear about the what?
Did you hear about the snail that got arrested for committing assault?
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's murder for
Right.
snails. Or
Yeah.
was it a suicide?
They said he left a trail behind him.
Oh,
Isn't that awful?
that's terrible.
That's how
That
he
is
got
terrible.
caught.
That's terrible. That's not.
He looked pretty pissed off in his slug shot.
I like now it's starting to turn. Now it's starting to turn. It started out
There you
as
go.
like,
There's
oh no,
proof
but then
that I'm a comic right there, okay?
but that commitment to just keep going,
Mhm.
that turned the whole thing around for me. I enjoyed it after that. That was good. So, do you think Revenge of the Nerds is rewound or not rewound?
That one in particular?
This
I
one
bet
in
it's
particular.
not.
You bet it's not rewound?
Yeah, if I have to guess about that one in particular, yeah.
This
That's what I
particular
say.
one. Have you ever seen this movie?
You know, I really hate to admit it, but I've only seen like pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never seen it from beginning to end, and I've never been able to appreciate it for what it apparently is.
Right. Yeah. No, I'd never movie shame people. So I would never say, "Oh my
Well,
goodness,
that's nice of you.
I can't believe you've never seen this movie." Because I mean, come on, that's
I
ridiculous.
don't know. I movie shame people.
Do you really? You say, "Oh,
I
man."
have. I mean, I'm considering not now because
Yeah. I mean,
Sock Cop declared it as not nice.
yeah.
So.
I just don't think it's like necessary. Like,
Yeah,
what does
I
it
think-
accomplish? Like, oh, you haven't watched this movie? Well, you're basically just repeating what I just said. So, yeah. Maybe just like being right for one sentence or something. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like everybody just sits around and just has access to every movie all the time, which they do now, I guess. But
Yeah,
still, you got to find the time, and there's so many
you gotta hear
options.
about it.
And that I don't want to watch all this crap you people tell me to watch. I just want to keep watching Golden Girls over and over again. That's all I
Man.
need.
I've
all I
watched
need.
Golden Girls many times.
Oh, you and me both. That's just my default thing. I got that and Futurama. Now I just switch between those two until I get sick of one, and then just switch between those.
I've watched Frasier a bunch.
Oh, Frasier's pretty good too. I haven't put that one in the old rotation yet.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
I've
will
seen
be.
that show like maybe 7 times in total.
Oh, that's such a good show. So much better than that Cheers show. I didn't like Cheers as much. Frasier's way better than Cheers.
I agree.
But you haven't seen all of it. But Kevin Thomas from the Los Angeles Times has, and he would like to tell you that this movie is a delicious, gratifying underdog fantasy and a raunchy, uproarious satire. Those are some kind words.
Yeah.
Very kind words. Those are the only words they could find to get anybody to say about it to put on the box. So there you go. Hey, what's going on there, Nephew Dookie? Good to see you. Oh, I've been ignoring the chat. Good to see you, Nephew Dookie. Thank you so much for coming by. All right, we're about to find out if Revenge of the Nerds is or is not rewound. Drum roll, please. It's rewound. It is rewound.
Wow.
100% rewound. Look at that. There's the rest of it back there.
Wow.
And that's where it goes. 100% rewound. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I don't think this version's been watched. I've never watched this particular version of this movie, this particular copy. Because I never know what it is. I like to be just as surprised as everybody else, so I don't check beforehand. I just grab one off the shelf, and there you go. Move on down the line.
I remember one time when I was really, really young, I had a little tiny space heater that you plug into the wall.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was thinking, but I had set my VHSs like right in front of it, and they melted.
No.
They melted. Yeah, they got burnt up.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
Isn't it?
What?
And that would never happen today for many reasons, you know?
What? Well, yeah, that's true. What? Oh, sorry, I messed up. I'm doing a train wreck again. What VHS tapes did you have?
Well, when I was young, you know, I had a ton of Disney movies on VHS.
Oh yeah, those are good ones.
All right, Dragonheart.
Ooh.
You ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't, but it sounds
Oh,
good.
that's a good one. That's a good one. Lots of musicals. My Fair Lady. Sound of Music.
I have those right over there.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So if you want them back, let me know. I mean, they're not yours, but I'll let you borrow them.
Thank you.
Anytime. No, I got plenty of them. There's probably. I'm trying to go through and get all my my duplicates out, because I got a bunch of duplicates. That's not whatever. It went all cattywampus on me.
Oh.
I'm fixing it though. I'm fixing it. Slowly but surely I'm fixing it. I'm having a lot of troubles this evening. A lot of train wrecks. So I apologize. This is not this is not the greatest episode for you to be on.
Well, it happens. Maybe I can be on another one sometime.
Yeah, there you go. That'll be a good excuse to do this whole thing again, because I feel like we're barely scratching the surface of what's going on here.
I wish the little buttons in your cup and stuff existed for real. Those would be so cute. You should make those.
That would be cool. I would love to have those little buttony things.
Yeah, you should make those. You should find somebody to make those for you and make them and sell them and give them and stuff.
I do have some buttons.
Yeah,
Let me see.
cool.
Hold on. Let me see what I can find here. Look at the Red Panda. Wow.
Yeah.
But they're not as cool as the ones in the cup there. Because nothing in real life is ever as good as the pictures on the internet. Look at that. There's a button.
Yeah, that's cute. I need one of those.
It's got my face upon it. Yeah, I'll give you one. I'll give you one of
Cute.
these. Yeah. Isn't that something? I got some stickers and all kind of garbage that is hard to get rid of.
Cool.
Oh, thank you so much, Nephew Dookie, for those 25 bits. Smooches for yous, my friend.
Smooches.
The best. Yes, indeed, he owes. Thank you so much. Always give him smooches. Love giving smooches. Smooches are good. And now it is getting to be about that time where I can give smooches again. Once everybody gets the shot and everything, without having to worry about catching the Rona.
Close to it.
Close to that time. I'm getting my mouth flaps ready for some smooches.
Really? The sock hop date?
Well, no, not so much. I just like smooching.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You
No
know,
commitment involved.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. No, just like a mwah.
Oh.
You know, it's just like a hug plus.
Okay.
No, nothing weird about it.
Cool.
So, Uncle Henry wore his sock cop button yesterday, and people said he looked gangsta. Well, that's pretty cool. Maybe if you wear this thing, it makes you look gangsta. Apparently, I'm not real sure what that means. Yeah, give you some cred. I don't know. Interesting. Well, Lindsay, I don't want to keep you any longer. Do you have anything to promote or anything? Any way that the peoples can find you and follow you and keep up with your careers and things? Or do you have an Etsy shop? Or what's going on?
I wish I had an Etsy shop. That would be cool.
What would you sell in your Etsy shop? Would you make
if I did have an
figurines?
Etsy shop, I would sell like button art, jewelry.
Oh.
If I could paint, I would totally paint. I would totally be an artist if I could. 100%.
You're not good at drawing and painting and stuff?
I don't think so.
Wait, what does that mean? I don't think so.
Well, because I've heard that there's a style called you can draw like a young child, which is what I think what mine looks like. And I've been told that there are people out there that apparently like that, but to me it just looks bad. So I don't really believe them. I don't know if I believe them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you ought to believe them once in a while. Why not?
Maybe. Right.
Not worth a try. Do you still do any of that stuff? Any drawing? Yep. Dadgummit. Any of the
Oh yeah, I doodle
things?
all the time, for sure.
Neo-Dadaism? Is that what it's called? Nephew Dookie wants to know.
Right. No.
It's not Neo-Dadaism? Because that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think so.
That sounds like a fancy word.
But yeah, I've done like I've done the October challenge, they have drawing challenges where you draw something different every day. I've done those to try to get some practice, but I don't think it's anything worth writing home about. It'd be cool if it was, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You never know. Put it out there. I never thought anybody would.
Right. You never know.
Yeah. I never thought anybody would watch this stuff, and I was mostly wrong.
Yeah, Sock Hop is the coolest. You've been out there. You've succeeded.
Well.
Right? You've done some things. You've met the people from Catfish.
Oh yeah. I have done. Yeah, I've done a few things. It's fun.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's a good time. I'm just having a good time. That's all it is.
I like that.
That's all.
I admire that.
I appreciate that.
It's good to have a good time.
I try. Do you have any parting words of wisdom that you would like to pass on to the next generation? And by that, I mean the people watching.
I always tell people all the time, just be good to yourself. Just, be easy on yourself. Be good to yourself.
Oh, that's tough to do.
Talk to yourself like you would your best friend. You wouldn't be really hard on your best friend. You'd be easy on them. You'd be gentle with them. You'd be good to them.
That's right.
You'd
Vern.
Support them.
Yeah, I support you, Vern.
I support you, Sock Hop.
Thank you so much. Oh,
wow!
No. Oh, no, I was talking to the plant.
Wow!
But I do support you.
That's the problem with the Vereen and Vern thing.
Yep. No, I support you too. I was just making sure that Vern knew that he was appreciated.
Vern does need to know that for sure.
Yeah, you are appreciated. You matter, and your plumage is very green today. So there we go. So I just gave Vern some positive affirmations there.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful. All right. Well, I guess that's about it then. Unless you got anything else.
I mean, I guess I don't.
Well, all right then. Well.
It's been fun.
Oh man! Oh, thank you so much for being on. This has been fun. It's been weird because I've never done a show this tired before, but so I apologize about that.
I appreciate the commitment.
The old brain. You know how my brain is like a hamster on a wheel. Mm-hmm. The hamster, I think he's got a bad ankle or something today. He's not moving at full speed, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
Full speed. But it'll be very soon. We'll be able to do some more stand-up comedies again. Yes, the videos.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, chat people. We are going to figure out who we're going to raid. I don't know if you spend much time on Twitch, but it is traditional at the end of your show to raid another channel. So you go and find somebody else that's on, and go watch them and take your peoples with them. So Weird Paul.
Okay.
Our good buddy Weird Paul is on, so we're going to go raid his thing. Not that he needs it, because he's way more popular than I am. But what the heck? We'll do it. So there we go. Well, thank you so much, Lindsay.
Thank you.
And you have used a good day. We'll have to chat again, and once everything gets opened up, we'll go get us a. Well, I was going to say I usually say a cup of coffee, but you probably wouldn't be interested in a cup of coffee. We'll go get a sandwich or something like that.
We'll make something.
And
for sure.
Catch up IRL and stuff. Let's go. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank
you.
We'll
do the things. All right, my friend. Lindsay Vereen, everybody. Lindsay Vereen. Follow her on the internet. Just type in her name. So, I don't know. She didn't tell us where to find her, but
you just look me up on Facebook.
Oh, just look her up on
Facebook all the
Facebook.
time. I post funny things.
There you go.
It's all public. I'm not hiding anything.
Word. I like that. You're real. You're real. I'm
really real.
Really real, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, this Gadzooks and Lamb Biscuit. How you doing, my good friends? All right, Lindsay, you have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Yes, indeed, Lindsay. Whoops. This thing is all kind of cattywampusness. I'm having troubles. Where's my dadgum? Where's my dog at? Where is my dog? Where's the dog button? Where's the dog button? There he is. All right, Rupert, thank you so much. Save me. All right, good night, everybody. It is time to go, and we shall raid our good pal, Weird Paul.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.